Thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome to my home studio. Today is about flexibility and mobility. Hi, Maxwell. Can you see Maxwell? Oh, he's right here. Let me scoot you into the camera. There you are. All right. So flexibility and mobility. There's a reciprocal relationship. When you have more flexibility, you have more mobility. And when you have more mobility, you have more flexibility. And the stronger you are, the more ability your body has to have flexibility and mobility. So bye, Maxwell. Thank you for coming. Bye. Go ahead. One of the advantages of doing strength training is that you increase your mobility and your flexibility. Let's start on the mat. Lie down all the way. And this class will be 38 minutes total time. So lie down on your mat all the way. Reach your arms overhead and stretch. Reach your legs out and stretch. From fingertips to your heels with your feet flexed. Bring your right knee into your chest. And as you pull on the knee, there's your lower back and hip flexibility. Then bring your knee across the body to the other side. Get the back of your head flat on the floor. And there's the lower back flexibility as you use the hand to pull the leg across. And then lift up and place your ankle on your knee right there. Ankle right on the outside of the leg. Press the knee away with your right hand. There's your piriformis stretch right there. Lean into the left side just lightly. And you can rotate your ankle. There's your mobility of your ankle joint. Flexibility of the hip joint. And center. Extend out the right leg. Pull the left knee into your chest. Press the calf down. Take a deep breath in. Relax the shoulders. Exhale that out. Now bring the knee across the body to the other side and reach the left arm over. And there's your shoulder stretching as the lower back stretches. And then turn your gaze, mobility in your neck. Lift the leg up, place your ankle on your knee, flex your feet, and reach behind the hamstring of the right leg, left knee presses out. So increasing your flexibility by adding resistance, and then warm up the ankle joint. There's your mobility in the ankle joint. And let's do that again on the right side. So without much technical jargon or technical information, press the left calf down, bring the right knee in. Then bring the knee across to the other side. Reach the right arm over to the right. Feel the length of the arm, the length of the leg that's on the ground. Taking a deep breath in. Fully exhale. Now flatten the back on the floor. Figure 4, recline pigeon pose. Press the right knee away. Pull the left leg in towards the body. And you can rotate your left foot. A little crackling happening right there. And then extend the right leg out, left knee in. Pull that all the way in, close to the body. Inhaling and exhaling. Relax the shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out. As you exhale, bring the knee across. Fingertips right lightly on the outside of the leg. Turn your gaze over to the left. Relax your shoulders. Warming up the spine, the hips. A warmed up body creates a more flexible and mobile body. Bring the knee up. They're directly related and inversely related. Ankle on knee, flex your feet, reach behind and rotate your right foot. And now extend the right leg out again, or left leg out again, right leg in. Bring the knee across the body this time. Reach the right arm over to the right, and then extend the right leg straight. And you can use your hand to prop your leg up and look over to the right for a moment. Take a breath in, and breathe out. Bend your knee and lift that leg up straight right there. Reach for your hamstring. And there's your hamstring flexibility, using your hand to pull the leg in towards your body. Flex your foot. Relax the shoulders. And then bring the leg out to the side. Inner thigh stretch. Reach the left arm over to the left. That'll make the balance of the stretch a little better. Inhaling and exhaling. Now lift the leg up. Change sides. Left knee in. Bring the knee across. Extend the leg out straight over to the side. And look out to the left. And breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, lift the leg straight up to the sky. Hamstring flexibility right there. Pull the leg in just slightly, and you can reach up to the calf, the ankle, or the toes. Holding the breath, or holding the pose. Don't hold your breath. Inhaling, and then exhaling. Now take it out to the side. Reach the right arm over to the right, and you can look over to the right. Breathe in, and breathe out. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, lift up. Bend both knees, pull them into your chest, and rock from side to side. And now roll up to a seated position. Right here. And now extend your legs out straight like that. Sit up tall. And bring your right leg like this. And then bring the left leg in front. Try to bring your ankle on your knee right there. Double pigeon pose. So feel the hips right there, the outside of your legs, just for a moment. And now move this top leg over to the side, right here, 90-90 stretch. Sit up tall. You can put your hands on the floor. Bring your chest forward. So now a series of seated poses. Started with supine poses, now seated poses. Take this into half pigeon pose. So one leg back, one leg underneath. Put your forearms on the floor right there. Inhale. Exhale. Sit on the hip, and let's go back to bring the left leg in close, the right leg in front, right there. And try to bring your ankle on top of the knee, right there. Double pigeon pose. Feel the outside of the hips, the inner thigh, the groin stretch right there. And now bring this leg to the side. 90-90 stretch. A little awkward feeling, 90 degrees of both legs. Bring your arms forward, right there. Inhale. And now you're just going to bring your leg behind you. I'm going to turn so you can see in side view or profile the leg back. Reach that right leg back right there. Forearms on the floor. And breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Here's your flexibility. Now sit on your hip and come up to a seated position. Bring your right foot over your left leg like that. Take a deep breath in. Inhale, sit up tall. And draw that leg into your body and start to turn. And you want to press this lower leg down and use your fingertips, create a little more range by resisting against the floor and turning. So flexibility is really range of motion. Mobility is your ability to move and turn, center. Right there. Maybe you can bring your heel over to your glute and sit up tall. Press your foot down into the ground. Grab the leg and turn. And then center. Let's change sides. So left leg out, right leg in. Start right here. Press this leg down. Grab your leg and hug the leg in right there. And turn. Walk your fingertips behind your hip. Look over your shoulder, so that resistance, that leverage, adding to your ability to turn the body and have greater flexibility, increasing your mobility. And then try to sneak this heel into the glute over on this side and sit up tall. Right there. So press your foot down, press this leg down, fingertips go behind, grab the leg and pull it in. Inhale and exhale. Sit up tall. One more breath. And then center. Let's take it back to pigeon pose. So bring this side leg underneath, this side leg on top. There's your double pigeon pose. Flex your feet right there. So one knee over the ankle, ankle over the knee. Relax. And now moving into 90-90, keep the left leg or this side leg down and this side leg to the side. Walk your arms forward. Put your forearms down, not to be confused about right and left. Doesn't matter, we'll just do the other side. And now sneaking into single leg or half pigeon pose. Forearms on the floor. And maybe you can reach the arms forward and put your forehead down for a moment. Tap the forehead to the earth. And now come up. Lift and sit. And now you're going to bring the right leg down or lower, left leg high, and breathe. Inhale, and then exhale. Now move that leg to the side over here, 90-90. Flex your feet, sit up tall, and then bring your arms forward. Put your forearms down on the ground. 90-90 stretch. Super nice stretch. And then finally, half pigeon pose. So I'm going to turn, reach the leg behind me, pull the knee towards the outside edge of the mat, put the top of the foot on the floor, reach my forehead down, my body's on my leg right there, pressing my leg down. Breathe in and breathe out. Walk your hands in and come onto your hands and your knees. So right here, we're going to do a plank series. So come up, tuck your toes, lift your knees, downward facing dog. And come into plank, right there. Press the floor away, abs in. So the third series of postures, of poses. I'll inhale. So hear about strength, right? Strengthen the core, strengthen your arms, your shoulders. And now set your knees down, reach the right arm up, and rotate through. So there's your mobility. How far can you reach the arm? Then reach up. And how does your spine feel as you reach through? And now set your shoulder down and the temple on the floor. Reach the left arm forward and then press into the hand and open up the body to the side right there. Feel the side stretch. But keep your feet on the floor. There's your hip, shoulder flexibility. Slide your hand in. Press the hand down. Lift up. Now let's lift up into downward facing dog. plank. Right there. Press the floor away. Downward facing dog to plank. Set your knees down. Now mobility of the shoulders. Reach up and stretch. Thread through. And tap the shoulder if you can in the back of the hand. Reach up. Reach through. Shoulder taps. Top of the hand taps. This time we're going to hold, creating flexibility by holding the pose. Right here. Take a breath in. Reach the right arm straight. And then open up the body to the side right there. Press your hand down into the floor. Your feet onto the floor. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slide your hand in. Push into the floor. Lift up. Downward facing dog. Moving on. Pedal your heels. Lift the right leg up. Step your right foot forward. Set your knee down. Here's your low lunge position. Then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Shift your body forward and then turn. So adding torque, but then leverage with the elbow. So using that to revolve and turn the body. Noticing your ability to turn the spine, your mobility, and your flexibility. Inhale and reach up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Press into the floor, lift up that foot, downward facing dog. Pedal your heels, right and left. Lift up the left leg, step your left foot forward, set your right knee down. Inhale, reach your arms straight up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart, shoulders back. Now you want to hinge your body forward right there and turn at the ribs and turn at the shoulders. Elbow to the outside of your leg right there. So adding leverage, adding torque to a strong pose, a strong position of the body. Inhale, and then exhale, reach up, inhale, stretch. Exhale, bring your hands to the floor, downward facing dog. Right foot up, right leg up, step your right leg forward, and now go ahead and set your knee down and shift your hips back into half split. Hamstring flexibility. Always easy to relate to your hamstring flexibility, right? A lot of people are right here. It's okay. Flatten your knee or straighten your knee. Now reach your hand to the floor. Reach the right arm up. A little more of a stretch right there. Draw the hip back. Press your heel down. Place the right hand down. Bend your knee. Push into the floor. Downward facing dog. Let's do the other side. Left leg up. Step your left foot forward. Place your right knee down. Hamstring stretch right there. Press your heel down. Inhale. Exhale. Place your right hand on the floor. Reach up. Stretch. Press the heel down. Breathe. Draw that hip down. Fingertips on the floor or hand on the floor. Nicely done. Bring your left hand down. Bend your left knee. Foot flat on the floor. Press into the floor. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Taking it to side plank. So right foot forward. Left hand on the floor. Reach the right arm up. Bring your right foot to the center. Turn your body right here. Reach up. And then maybe you can stack your legs for a moment. Take a breath in. Lift your hips. Face the mat. Hands to the floor. Hand to the floor. Downward facing dog. Left leg up. Step your left foot forward. Set your right, or lift the left arm up. Twisting position. Now go to the edge of your foot. Foot in the center. Prop the foot on the floor or stack your legs right there. Reach up. Now look down at the mat. Hand to the floor. Downward facing dog. Shift forward plank. Hold. Breathe. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Walk your feet forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Inhale and lift all the way up. Stretch overhead. Bring your right knee up to your chest. So using your strength, lift that knee up. There's your hip mobility. Bring the knee to the side, hip mobility. And now place your hand on the calf, foot to the inner thigh right there, or the calf. And there's your hip, inner thigh flexibility. Reach the hands to your heart. Inhale and reach up. Steadying your balance. Nicely done. Reach out to the sides. Mobility of the shoulders, the hips. Bring the knee forward. Set your foot down. Change sides. Standing in the opposite leg. Lift up the left. Shoulders back. Breathe. Knee to the side. Your strength. Mobility. Now place the foot on the inner thigh. Hands to your heart. Get your balance. Reach up and stretch overhead. Reach out to the sides, all the way, reaching out. Clasp your fingers behind the back. Reach the knuckles towards the floor. And then knee to the mat. Or knee forward, place your foot to the mat. There you go. Chair pose. Lift up your left leg. Bring it over to the right. Tap the toes down. Bring your right arm underneath your left. Breathe. Pick the toes up. There you go. There's your strength. Lower the glutes. And if you grab the calf with your toes like that, there's your flexibility. Don't hurt your knees right here. Circle your forearms. Reach the fingertips up. Inhale, stand, and lift that knee up. Set it down. Let's do the other side. Here we go. Chair pose. Lift the opposite leg up and over. Go ahead and touch down right there. And then maybe you can lift the toes up, squeeze the legs in, maybe sneak the toes behind. Left arm or right arm underneath your left. Reach the fingertips up. Breathe. Abs in, lower your glutes. Reach the arms. Inhale, relax the shoulders. And now lift up your knee, reach the arms up. Reach up. And exhale, set your foot on the floor. Now I'm going to turn to the side, Lord of the Dance pose. So now that we've warmed up our hips a bit, lift up your right knee, going into a quad stretch. Grab your foot, pull your heel to your glute, knee points down, reach the left arm forward, abs in, feel your quad stretch right there. Now press your foot into your hand. Bring the knee back just slightly. Abs in. And just lean into this, but keep your heart lifted. Breathe. Bring it in and set your foot down on the floor. Change sides. Left knee up. Grab your foot. Pull that heel to your glute. Feel your quad stretch. Maybe from yesterday's workout. Feel that stretch nicely. Now reach up. Active recovery stretch and strengthen. Press the foot into the hand, reach the arm, lift the heart, lean just slightly forward. Bring that knee in right there, and then set your foot down on the floor. Inhale and reach up and stretch overhead. Exhale, chair pose. Palms together, standing, balancing. So now, to twist to the right, turn the shoulders, turn the rib cage, place the elbow on the outside of your leg, adding that leverage, and then the twist, adding muscle contraction with torque. Inhale, reach forward, chair, change sides, elbow to the outside of your leg right there, hands to your heart, beautiful job. Press your feet down, lower your hips, breathe in, and breathe out. Inhale and reach forward and stand tall. Here's our last balancing pose. Lift up your right knee, reach on the inside of your leg, and grab your big toe. Can you do that? Shoulders back. Now just extend the leg. Try to extend the leg straight. Hold. Reach the left arm over to the left. Draw the hip back, shoulder back. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bend your knee and set your foot down. Let's change sides. Bring up your left knee. Right there. Shoulders back. Hold your balance. Keep your balance. Reach down. Grab your big toe. Shoulders back. Right there. And just try to kick your heel away as far as you can. If you're stopping right here, that's okay. But just try. Hold. Reach the right arm over to the right. Standing, balancing, one leg forward, one standing leg. Breathe. Relax the shoulders. Bend your knee. Set your foot down. Beautiful job. Nicely done. Let's go through a vinyasa series. Inhale and reach up, or a sun salutation series. Exhale, fold. Inhale and lengthen, so we're on set number 5. We've got 6 total, and then you're done. Exhale, step to plank. Lower down to the mat. Press into the floor with your forearms, Sphinx pose. So press your hands down, look forward. Press your feet down, look forward. Press your forearms down. Now press into the forearms, lift up into plank. Forearm plank right here. Breathe. Tap your knees one at a time. Right and then left. Right and left. Right and left. One more time. Lower your belly to the mat. Place your hands on the floor. Near the chest, draw your elbows in. Tuck your toes. Push off the mat. Downward facing dog. Lift up your right leg. Inhale. Now look forward between your thumbs. Then bring your knee in. Shift your body forward. Keep your hips high. Step that right foot forward. Set your left heel down. Warrior 2. Right there. Reach the right arm forward. Left arm back. Reverse. Knee over the ankle in the front. And then side angle. So side angle, put your forearm on your thigh. Reach the left arm over the ear. Straighten your side body. Turn your palm up. Maybe you can reach down and touch the floor with your fingertips. There's your side angle pose. Draw the shoulder back. Now reverse. Press into your feet. If you have a mirror, I advise that you use a mirror when you're doing these yoga poses. Very specific and detailed about the position. And if you can see your body, you'll be better able to get yourself into the different poses and create more mobility and flexibility. Reach back. So sweep the hands over. We're going to go into plank right here. Hold. Lower down to the mat. Sphinx pose. So that means put your forearms on the floor. Warming up the spine right there. Press your toes down into the mat. Now lower your chest, slide your hands, tuck your toes, push off the floor, downward facing dog. Left leg up. Look forward first. Bring your leg in, your knee in, step your left foot forward. Put your right heel down and open up, Warrior 2. Right there. Arms forward and back. Reverse. So hand goes behind the thigh right there. When that happens, your knee might tip in towards the side of the mat. I want you to press the knee out. So we'll take some time right here to learn the position. Even though it seems very simple, it's very detailed. Tap your fingertips to the floor maybe, or just forearm on your thigh, arm over your ear, press your feet down. There's your balance, your platform. Reverse. We'll do that again. Side angle, right there. Reach the arm over the ear, touch the fingertips to the floor, and then reverse. Nicely done. Bring the hands down to the mat. And here we go again. Plank pose. Lower down. Sphinx pose. Right here. Press the forearms down. Press the top of the feet into the floor. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, lower the chest, slide the hands, elbows draw in, push into the floor, downward facing dog. Are you feeling stronger? Lift your right leg up. Look forward, bend your knee, bring that right foot forward. Place it about right beside your right thumb. Spin your left heel down. Go ahead and reverse warrior right here. All the way up and over. And this time, rather than bracing the back leg, I want you to reach the other arm in front of the pelvis. And then the same thing coming over into side angle. So as if you're going to touch the floor, but reach like this. Draw the shoulder back. So building strength, body weight strength in this lunge position. Reverse. And here's your side angle right there. Again, reverse, side angle. And then look down, handle the floor, press into the floor, plank. Going through our series, lower down, Sphinx pose, right there. Press into the forearms, press into your feet, lower your chest, slide your hands, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up. Look behind. Now look forward, step that left foot forward, spin your right heel down. Inhale, reach up, reverse warrior from two, warrior two. And right here, arm goes in front of the pelvis, reach the opposite arm over your ear, and then side angle right here, as if you were going to touch the floor, but now reaching the arm, one forward, one over the ear, reverse for a couple of more times. Reverse, breathe, and then here's your reverse pose, knee over the ankle in the front. And side angle. We're going to do it one more time. Draw the shoulder back. Get this right. Reverse. Side angle. Right there. Reach over the ear. And then bring your hand to the floor. And last time, push into the floor. Come down to the mat. Sphinx pose. Right here. Press the feet into the floor. We're in our last set. Press the hands down. Look forward. Sphinx pose. Lower your chest, reach back, place your left forearm on the floor. Reach back and grab your right foot. Quad stretch. Pull your heel to your glute. Right there. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax the shoulders away from the ears, or move the shoulders away from the ears. And now let's change sides. So right forearm on the floor. Reach back, grab your foot. Pull the heel to the glute. Get a good quad stretch. You can lower your chest. If that feels better for your lower back, you want to press your pelvis down right there. And then release. Come into child's pose. So hands on the floor, lift up your hips, separate your knees, bring your hips back to your glutes. Forehead taps the earth. Reach the arms. So notice your hips, your knees right here. The mobility in your knees and your hips whenever the ground is your foundation, your prop, and gravity pulling you in, your hips in. We're going to come into Malasana now. It's a great flexibility pose and also shows your mobility in your hips. So step your right foot to the outside edge, left foot to the outside edge of the mat, and lower your hips towards the floor. Your glutes towards your heels, right here, hands to your heart, and take a deep breath in. Elbows to the inside of your knees, right there. Press into your heels. Let's hold this for 20 more seconds. Press into your feet, lift the glutes, look forward. Try to bring your thumbs to the breastbone right there. I used to not be able to do that, right? I was like, oh, I can't do this, right? Because your back is surrounded over, but just try. Press into your feet. Work hard right here. Creating more mobility and flexibility by just inching into a pose a little bit further, but knowing your limits, right? All right, so now hands behind and sit on the mat right there. coming into happy baby. So third pose, very similar to the last two poses. So child's pose to malasana, or yogi squat, to happy baby. Same type of stretch. So the main takeaway of the class today is that there's an inverse relationship between mobility and flexibility. Mobility being your ability to move in a range of motion, it's dynamic, and flexibility being the range of motion a joint can move in, and that's passive. So meaning, usually using a prop, like right here in Happy Baby, you're seeing your lower back flexibility by pulling your feet down and your knees down towards your shoulders. Now, as we began class, same thing. I want you to bring your right knee into your chest, left leg out, straight, and bring the knee across the body to the left side. Reach the right arm over to the right. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, lift up. Here's your figure four stretch. So place the ankle on your knee. How's that feeling now? Much different probably. Look at your ankle mobility right there by rotating. So that's dynamic. The passive is the figure four stretch where I'm pressing my knee out and pulling my opposite leg in. That's your flexibility. Nice. And change sides. So left knee in, right leg out. Draw the leg across the body. There's your hips. Use your hand, pull it across. Flexibility in the sides, the shoulder, your hip. And then lift up. And as you lift up, place your ankle on your knee and sit our lower back on the floor. Hands behind the hamstring. Pull the legs in and rotate your foot. Mobility in the ankle joint. Dynamic. And now bring your knees into your chest. Place your feet on the floor. Palms on the floor. And I want you to tuck your pelvis, tilt the pelvis right there. So lower back on the floor. Lift up your hips. We're going to hold this. So here's your lower back strength and mobility. And then the flexibility part is the upper part of the body, the hip flexors, right? So your ability to really stretch those out. And then maybe place the hands underneath the body. There's flexibility also with those arms gathered underneath your body and fingertips clasped. Press the pinkies down into the floor. Lift up the hips higher. 20 more seconds. Back of the head's flat. Your chin neutral. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Unclasp your hands. Lower down your hips to the floor. And keep your feet on the floor. Let your knees tip in and touch each other. Reach the arms to the sides. And just for a moment, relax. No movement. Just your breath. Take a deep inhale through your mouth. Exhale it out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale that out. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Gather your knees into your chest. Hug the legs in. Lift up your chin or lift your chin towards your knees. Head off the floor. And relax. Roll up. Cross your legs. Seated position in the center of your mat. Sit up tall. Bring your palms together, shoulders back. Bring the edge of the thumbs to the mind's eye. In gratitude. Edge of the hands to the heart. And a gesture of thanks. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for my mobility and flexibility versus mobility class. I hope that you got something from this, and I will see you again next time. Bye.